Hello, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Let's Spend the Night Together. I am your host, Dante. With me, as always, is my colleague, comrade, and co-conspirator, Craig. Craig, how the hell are you?
Doing all right.
Glad to hear it. If you've never listened to the show before, I don't blame you. Most haven't. This is a podcast, late-night talk show type atmosphere where we talk... Hey, our adoring fans. We talk about a wide variety of topics, including music, movies, pop culture, politics, science, religion.
A lot of science.
Metaphysics.
Oh, my God.
We do it all.
We try and teach stuff that, like, usually you would need to go to an expert for.
Mm-hmm. Professor.
Yeah.
Ivy League school, but we just come here.
Yeah, we try to give our opinions on those things.
It's like the ramblings of the drunk at the bar mixed with the professor. But yeah, with that being said, welcome. And we're just going to get right to it. Craig, the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Okay. Neil Hamburger has written a few jokes about.
Uno momento, por favor.
The Funky Punky Rockers are back with a new track. I'm sure the headline's something like that.
But before I forgot the opening to the segment, Craig.
Oh, yeah, we have to open up the segment first.
Something we like to call It's Only Rock and Roll.
We usually like to start with this segment.
But I forgot because I'm so professional.
Mm-hmm.
Smooth sailing from here, though.
Some of you have maybe only ever heard our Movies from Memory podcast.
Ah, yeah. We talk music, too.
But yeah. Engineer Chloe's here.
Take two.
Cheating hot.
But I like it. I'll try one more time. You gotta keep all this in.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't matter if we're gonna trademark it. Fuck it. Copyrights. Be damned.
Yeah.
But I like it. Man. Woo!
That's crucial to
fucking
get.
Hit it. You gotta hit it,
going.
man. You gotta do it on time or the joke doesn't land. It won't be funny. No matter how many times I hear it. So this is episode 81, so we've probably done this like at least 40 times. Just frightening to think about.
Yeah, at least. I was looking back through some of the old episodes because I was trying to find the first time we did Sings a Song Sounds Like She's Singing.
Yes. We still...
And that was, like episode 40 or something.
We got to bring that one back.
Yeah, we got to bring that one back.
You got to find,
I know two different Rolling Stones songs that would be insane.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah.
I
swear there was like 5 others I had thought of.
Yeah,
forgot,
I don't understand how the Stones haven't got canceled yet.
I know. We did.
Just wait till they find out about Bill Wyman. I mean, him alone. Like,
freaky shit he did.
Yeah.
Those poor women. Anyway, no. But we did do Ruby, Don't Take Your Love to Town.
Oh, yeah.
That
one was
that
so
Kenny
sad.
Rogers or something?
Yeah, it was like about a Vietnam veteran who had been wounded. So he just wanted his wife.
Emotionally and physically.
And physically. So he wanted his wife, or he was afraid that his wife would leave him and go to town and get railed by some of the boys at the pool hall.
That's not verbatim, but.
Yeah, I mean, it was open to interpretation.
Afraid, that she'd take her love to town, I guess.
But we got to bring that one back. Definitely.
Yeah.
All right.
Spoiler alert, she took her love to town.
She certainly, several times. And she
had
to be carried back.
That website.
She had to crawl, or was it crab walk back?
You know that website, blacked.com?
Mm-hmm.
It started with her.
That was her.
That was Ruby. Was the first one.
Yeah, no shame here, though. Okay, so the story comes from courtesy from Loudwire. Thank you. But they got it from the NME, so maybe we should be thanking them.
They're a big source of news for us.
Oh, giant source.
The NME. They're more like the enemy.
Man. Maybe the enemy is the enemy. I know. I don't want to philosophize.
Real eyes realize real lies.
What?
That's some deep-ish.
Yeah. Everybody, they're going to get taught up real quick.
Yeah.
Schooled up.
I've heard that one like a few times, and yeah, it's
Was that like from
bad,
Guru? Off of like
sounds like a Gangstar
record?
lyric. But I heard it on Peacemaker, one of the like hair metal songs. Like I think it might be that song that plays when on the newest one when you see all the like butterflies flying through.
Yeah.
And yeah, one of the lyrics was that real eyes. I was like, oh no.
That's some real ish right there.
All that stuff. All the songs sound like Peacemaker wrote the lyrics. Like,
hey man,
douchey.
Good advice lasts forever.
Yeah, that's true.
It's timeless.
Any metal or butt rock song, no matter what song they're in, good advice is good advice.
Yeah. So take that for
or
data.
if it's a Gangstar song, or whatever, take that for data.
Yeah. Even if there's a sick beat by DJ Premier underneath that, it's going to mean something.
Yeah.
All right.
That's true.
The Red Hot Chili Peppers explained decision to reunite with John Frusciante.
We's a little juice.
Yeah, Frush is back. He's wheezing some juice with the Chili Peppers.
They're back together again. The Red Hot Chili Peppers are I guess back to their closest original lineup.
Yeah, they're kind of main classic lineup. Yeah.
So they made the return last week with the new single Black Summer, which Craig, what did you think?
Yeah, which I thought was messed up to just like make the summer about like black people. Like I think we should all be.
It should be an All Lives Matter summer.
Yeah.
Should be the name of the song.
No. Oh my God. I don't think you should be judged for the content of your
the character.
Yeah, you should be for the content of your character.
It should be about
not the color of your summer. No, I don't know.
I think you can have any sort of summer you want.
That's true.
Well, to be fair, it was White Boy Summer last summer.
Oh, maybe that's
why.
Why
So
not
now
a Black
it's
Summer? Black Summer. Yeah.
That being said, the song, it was okay. It was decent.
Yeah, I like it. They can do no wrong in my eyes.
Yeah. The vocals, we were talking about how somebody was saying that he has like Anthony Kiedis has like an Irish accent.
Inexplicable sort of Irish accent, but only for like certain lyrics in the song.
Yeah.
It's always like the second line of each verse or something.
He just throws it in there.
Yeah, it's really weird. I don't know why he does that, because it's like, it's funny because I was thinking like when I knew they were gonna have a single coming out, like you could tell like, oh, they're gonna be dropping one. I was thinking Anthony Kiedis is gonna be Anthony Kiedis on this. Well, like he's not gonna all of a sudden sing different.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be himself, and people are going to be, especially like younger people that know they're like a big deal and probably have heard like, oh, they got their guitarist back. Let me check this band out.
Typing on their keyboards.
And then they check the song out and they're just like, what's with the like singer? And I knew Kiedis wouldn't like back away from that. He was just going to be himself. But I did not realize he like, I'm going to be Kiedis squared. Like I'm going to double the fuck down. And yeah.
Well, me personally, I was hoping for some more ting-a-tong-tang,
He needs to do more scatting.
Yeah.
There will be scatting on this album. I can almost guarantee.
Or I'm just going to rip up the disc.
Yeah. We still get CDs. Here.
Yeah, of course.
For the show.
I have one of those subscriptions where it's like 100 CDs for 99 cents or something. Oh, yeah. However that works out. All right, so the Chili Peppers are reuniting. Quote, it was going slowly and without a real definitive drive to it. It was just sort of meandering, singer Anthony Kiedis said of their initial attempts at writing the new album. And then both Flea and I had a zeitgeist of a feeling inside ourselves, independently, which was... I don't know
if he used that word right.
Yeah, I don't think so. I just had a zeitgeist. It would be...
what was that? Oh, sorry. I think I just had a zeitgeist.
Gesundheit.
Mr. Kiedis, we'd love to have you on the show.
Yes, please. Yeah, please show up. It would be really nice to have John involved somehow in this process. It had been a long time, and he's been making himself known in our circles again after having been in his very own circle, his solo circle.
He was in a solo circle.
So the last time Frusciante played was in 2006 on Stadium Arcadium with the Chili Peppers, and left the band in 2008.
That's crazy. So that other dude that was in the band after him, Josh Klinghoffer, he was in the Chili Peppers for like 10 years. That's hard to like believe that. It's crazy like that it's been that long. But Yeah, and Frusciante
reunited, and it feels so good.
Yeah, reunited, double LP, World Excited, and which is actually applicable because the new album isn't going to be a double album.
Yeah.
We have someone at the door. We'll be right back after these messages.
That pipe? Hey, you gonna hit that pipe, little homie? Welcome back to Let's Spend the Night Together. The greatest damn podcast. Come on. Woo!
Stranger danger, but we're safe now. Flea had put the idea of rejoining in my head, and I was sitting there with the guitar thinking that I hadn't written any rock music in so long. Could I still do that? Frusciante admitted.
Could I go back to the well one last time?
Yeah. The game has changed, but the players are the same.
That's true.
Can I do rock music?
I haven't done rock music in so long.
It doesn't matter what you think.
He's just been doing like,
Okay, then I guess I can still do it.
what is it, like experimental electronica?
Yeah, like world music. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, like crazy electronic
It needs
music.
to come back to the punk funk.
Yeah.
Flea described
that we all
partying.
know and love. I heard that when they all got together and they knew John Frusciante rejoined the band, they all were
naked.
waiting in the rehearsal space, and John finally showed up, and
Here comes the unstable.
He just
that's
goes
what
up
everyone
and
heard
they
in their head when
they
he walked in.
They hand him a sock, and then he just gets completely naked.
He
Yeah.
he just puts the sock on, only the sock,
And Anthony Kiedis gets like an inch away from his face and goes,
my God.
"Tick it down, ding, tick it down."
he just walks in super calmly, starts taking, and he's like, "All right, you guys ready?" And they're like, "Yeah," and hand him the sock, and he pulls his clothes off and grabs the sock, grabs the guitar,
I'm in,
sticks
boys.
the
I'm
sock
back.
over his package. I'm back. I'm a
I'm
funky
here.
monk once again.
It's like riding a bike; it never goes away.
It's crazy though, because he rejoined like over 2 years ago,
Yeah,
and they
Now they're
haven't
putting
put
out
like
stuff.
anything out or said like anything publicly. It's crazy.
That's kind of cool though.
was
They're like
waiting.
building anticipation.
Yeah, and apparently it's
What are
like
they
a
gonna do
double
next?
album, so they've made a lot of shit.
I'm excited to hear it.
Yeah,
Flea described parting ways with guitarist John Klinghoffer, who played with the band from 2009 until 2019, as emotionally difficult. So
that's what they say about me.
you're emotionally difficult.
Yeah,
It's a compliment. I just imagine like Flea, like Flea in the band, and like they're sitting down like in a psychiatrist's office, and there's Josh Klinghoffer in one like chair, and then the rest of the band in another chair, and they're just like,
oh my, like a mediate.
yeah, how are we gonna
mediate.
work this out, man? But artistically, in terms of being able to speak the same language, it was easier working with John. Getting back into a room and starting to play and letting the thing unfold was really exciting. The bassist,
I like after a long
said,
day coming home, unzipping, just letting the thing unfold.
Let it unfold. He has a way with words.
Yeah, I love
That
Flea.
SOB Flea, I love him.
I love him.
Kiedis praised their creative process while working on Unlimited Love, and further added, is that the name of the record?
That's the name of the band now. They changed it.
Unlimited Love.
They're no longer the
Deal
Chili
with it.
Peppers. No, yeah, that's the new album.
Oh, damn. And further added the time the members really pushed each other in a positive way.
That must have hurt. They're pushing each other around. They kept falling into their equipment and
Yeah.
amplifiers.
Yeah, everybody. They had to get walkers for everyone. Well, they're
my
old as fuck,
God.
too.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
just put it that way.
Yeah.
The album will be out April 1st, and the Rockers will head out on tour later this year.
It's a miracle they're all alive.
Yeah. They all
We
had
could-
like AARP.
We could get into some of Neil Hamburger's like material about them being drug addicts.
Yeah,
but-
we could do that, but they're off the smack and they're making
Yeah.
hits. And we love them
Red
for
Hot Chili Peppers.
that. All right, Craig. So I'll hit you with another one.
The next Red Hot Chili Peppers news story.
Yeah, here on Red Hot Chili Peps. Get them.
Hot Chili Top.
Our new podcast. Get them while they're hot. Nothing
Oh
but
my
Red Hot Chili Peppers
God.
talk.
Give me a hell yeah.
Okay. What do you feel like, Craig? Give me a 1, 2, or 3. What do you choose?
69, 420.
Hell yeah. 24/7, 420, 69. No.
Oh my God. 366.
That's actually my social security number. Go
Oh,
figure.
you just gave it out?
Yeah. Uh-oh. Don't clip this.
We'll have to
Delete.
yeah, bleep that out.
What do you feel like? 1, 2, or 3?
It doesn't matter.
2.
Okay. In other music news,
Mm.
everything weird can get weirder. Daniel Radcliffe to play Weird Al Yankovic in a biopic.
I thought that was the name of my autobiography.
The resemblance, I can't even say it. They look similar. Fuck. Resemblance. Thanks. Woo.
Yeah.
But Harry Potter,
wizard, Harry.
Radcliffe is like 5 feet tall. And
Yeah, and
Weird
Weird Al's
Al
like
is-
6'2" or
I think he's
6'3".
7'7".
Yeah, he's huge.
he's like Manute Bol
Oh
size.
my God.
No, but this should be interesting. The boy who
I wonder
lived.
if he's gonna do "Eat It." Mm-hmm. Some of his other hits.
All the hits.
White and Nerdy.
Amish Paradise.
Oh yeah.
That's what really, brought him to my attention.
Oh, it was Amish Paradise. That is actually what brought him to my attention too. It was Amish
Like,
Paradise.
who is this Weird Al?
This is so
fellow?
funny.
And then they used to play that. What is it? UFW.
Oh,
or-
UHF.
Yeah,
or
that
whatever,
weird movie.
Yeah.
On the early days of
And
Comedy
isn't
Central.
Michael Richards in that?
I think so.
Kramer. They're levels, Jerry. Levels. Kramer.
All right, stories from CNN. The boy who lived will be playing the boy who sang Amish Paradise. Already off to a fantastic start.
Kramer. Wait, so the boy who lived is playing
The
singer of Amish
the
Paradise?
man who sang the Amish Paradise.
Yeah.
Daniel Radcliffe, he's going to
What a pop culture
star of
moment.
the Harry Potter franchise, the magician
The
himself,
titular star.
is set to play Weird Al in a biopic for his life for Raku.
I actually think that's really good casting, except like you said, that he's very short and Weird Al is very tall.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how they're gonna
He's gonna
they're gonna
wear
have to do
stilts.
what they did with Hagrid, where they make Hagrid look like 9 feet tall in the movie.
That would be amazing.
Like the visual effects.
In a cheeky statement, the comedy recording.
I heard that he
artist-
made a statement that was very cheap.
He just pulled his pants down and
People
slapped his
didn't talk.
ass. Said he was absolutely thrilled about Radcliffe's casting, adding, "I have no doubt whatsoever that this is the role future generations will remember him for." Very good.
I like that.
The feature-length film, according to a press release, holds nothing back,
Dang.
exploring every facet of
Every nook
Yankovic's
and
life,
cranny.
from his mediocre rise or what is it? Meteoric.
Meteoric.
Meteoric. Thank you.
Meteora? Oh no, that's a Linkin Park album.
Also pretty
Something
good.
else.
So his rise to fame with early hits like "Eat It" and "Like a Surgeon." We didn't mention that
forgot
one.
about that one.
Funny. To his torrid celebrity love affairs and famously depraved lifestyle. What is he doing? He's like the fucking Marquis de Sade, where he's like torturing and having sex with people.
He's Caligula, apparently.
Yeah, what's going
That's what I
on?
don't get. They keep framing it that way, like they left nothing out, like the depraved lifestyle.
Yeah.
It's like, but isn't he just like a geeky musician guy that's
plays
just like
the
a funny
accordion?
musician? Like, yeah,
I mean,
I
he's
don't
like-
think, does he do crazy stuff?
He's in
I don't-
for a couple good laughs. Wouldn't that
Yeah,
be nuts
he's cool.
if he
I
was
like him.
really fucked up though? And like
Yeah.
you went
Well,
over to his
maybe it
house and
is.
you just drank hard whiskey and like shot guns off.
And
He's
he
just-
pours like hot wax on you and stuff.
He's like all this, sometimes I fear myself, and then he just
Yeah.
goes in and writes comedy.
Yeah.
like funny satire.
I used to
parody
love
songs.
when he was on Comedy Bang Bang.
Oh yeah.
And I think he eventually became the musical like band leader or whatever
did
on
he
the
play
show.
himself?
Yeah,
As
just
himself?
on the like on the TV show. Him like pairing up with Scott Aukerman's really cool.
Are you? I think I'll actually watch this. It just sounds weird. So
Yeah,
I don't know. I'll check it
I
out.
might. Yeah, I don't really like watch biopics.
I don't
usually,
either, but I'm
sometimes
more
they are
fascinated
good.
with one that doesn't really seem like it's going to take itself seriously or
Yeah.
just.
Yeah.
It's Britney, bitch.
It's Britney, bitch.
Shawn Michaels.
In other news, Dolly Parton wants to clear up some pesky rumors about her breasts being insured for millions of dollars. Have you seen this? Have you heard about this?
Yeah, she does need to clear the air on this. Everybody's talking about it.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't hear a
40
word
years
they
ago
say.
they did, but
Yeah.
no, she really should keep us abreast of the situation.
Yeah.
I think.
That's pretty,
Personally.
a pretty hefty, large problem. The legendary country singer responds to the longtime rumor that two of her most famous assets are insured with a policy.
Oh my god.
Dolly Parton has set the record straight on if her tits are insured. In the wake of supermodel and television host Heidi Klum sharing that a client insured Klum, or is it Klum? How do you
yeah,
Heidi Klum? Heidi
Yeah.
Klum's legs for $2 million.
You gotta have pussy insurance.
Allstate,
That's it.
State Farm. You know, if you get in some sort of
God.
collision,
my
somebody
God.
bangs you up and does a real number on you.
Oh
you know,
my
you better
God.
have some
Or
insurance.
would pussy insurance be like, I can't get any, so at least I have like some insured. I'm insured, so I can always like as a backup plan.
Yeah. The country music legend was asked by Hoda Cobb and Jenna Bush Hager on Today, Wednesday, whether two of her own famous body parts are insured for millions. So they asked her, hey, about your gorgeous breasts.
Oh, so
What are those
Heidi
about?
Klum said her legs, or no, she had a client whose
Yeah.
legs were insured.
In the wake, host sharing that a client insured her legs,
Oh wow,
which is kind of bizarre.
I wish Christopher Reeves would have done. Oh man, I'm so sorry.
You would have
for-
cashed in on that. I mean, yeah,
I am
boo,
so sorry for
boo.
saying that.
And that's
I love
fucked up because
Christopher
like the
Reeves.
irony of you playing like the Man of Steel and then
Oh,
being.
wow.
I'm just saying, like
Yeah.
it's
like
fucked.
when like that fucked up joke, like why didn't Superman save the New York City from the Twin Towers being attacked? Because he's a quadriplegic.
That's just like you're just trying to put as many tragedies as you
Oh my
can.
God, I
in one
know
shot.
why bring 9/11 into it. Why
And
bring
why
him
didn't he
into it?
stop Pearl Harbor and the
Yeah.
Holocaust? Because he's a quadriplegic.
Oh wow.
It's not okay. So this is a hell of a segment.
God.
If you're just listening to us for the first time,
Yeah.
hello.
Yeah. I mean, we broke you in after
Yeah,
that.
yeah, we ran your rough shot over
Oh
here.
my God. Because usually, if you're going to be as offensive as us, you should like be like pretty funny too.
Yeah,
Or
we're still-
informative
still
or
working on that
something,
one.
but we are just offensive. And not even offensive where, because some people run channels, YouTube channels and stuff just off being super offensive. Like, we're not even good at that. It's just,
yeah, yeah.
It
We
is what
see
it
no
is.
money off of this.
yeah.
there are no gains.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, except the
We're not even
adoring
good at
fans.
like being super edgy.
Yeah. Okay. Well, back to this lovely woman's tits. Dolly Parton. She has a hell of a voice, though. I will give her that.
Yeah.
And Jolene, that's a good song.
Yeah. Yeah. Her
And-
tits are big. Oh, you're saying also her music.
Big
too.
voice, big loud.
Yeah.
Uh,
And
bun-
she
buntiful-
seems like a cool lady
buntiful
too.
voice. Yeah.
Above those breasts is a head. Those
Yeah.
giant breasts.
It
is
seems
a head
like her
that has a great
brain is
personality.
bigger than her tits.
Yeah.
You know, it says a lot.
I know, and she has really big tits.
She says,
But it also seems like she might have like a big brain, be
and
really
she,
smart too,
bigger
along
than that,
with the tits.
her heart.
Behind those big ass tits is a heart that beats for everyone.
It's a heart of gold.
A heart of gold.
Okay, so
she has big tits.
Dolly Parton, she said, quote, "It's not true about that. It's not true."
Just the left one is.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. That's my vagina that's insured.
Yeah.
It's our shit.
You got it all wrong. I'm not a nut.
Yeah, no. Years ago, was it Betty Gable or one of the great famous stars that was famous also at the time for maybe her legs? And at the time I said, well, maybe I should get my boobs insured since I'm famous for that. But it was just a joke. I didn't do that. So
She put it to bed.
and put it to bed. Dolly Parton is 76 years old. And yeah, noted that there's a distinction between Heidi Klum's legs and her famous chest.
She's how much? 72?
She's 76.
76,
Yeah.
and she has like 36-year-old breasts.
Well, look at the picture.
Or probably more than that, like 50.
I mean, there's a
probably
would you? There's a
56-year-old
part of
breasts.
me. There's a very like dark, deviant part that asks myself,
I
would
know-
I? Like, I don't think you could, because she's.
I have to admit, there's a small 99% of me that would definitely
I mean,
dick her down.
She's definitely like she's a striking woman for her age. No
Yeah,
doubt.
yeah, she looks good.
I don't know. I don't. Just the age itself. It's
yeah,
just
the
so
age.
like there's something frightening about
It's
that.
yeah, I don't think it'd
And
be good.
I you know, when she's like telling you,
I wonder, like in her prime though.
Yeah.
like how.
Oof. Yeah, I don't even.
Oh,
But
man.
that being said, she, it's not just about beauty and looks here,
Yeah,
even though
exactly.
Dolly Parton has both. It's about brains.
That's right, and talent and brains.
And she
So
has
comment
that in
below
spades.
in the comment section what you think she would look like naked now, what she would look like back in her prime.
Yeah.
And then also, I guess, she has talent and brains too.
Yeah.
A good personality.
We're trying to be as respectful as possible here on the show,
We
as you can tell. We do our best.
We should do a podcast in Dollywood.
Yeah. This is no NPR. We're not really. This
Oh my
isn't
god.
very serious stuff. All right. Well, back to the news.
Back to more NPR.
Back to more NPR.
And the news in the Middle East.
Yeah.
That's
We're
all.
going to talk more about foreign affairs going on and what the president might do. His administration is facing a lot in these past few months, but
Our weekly book club is
can
coming
rise
up
to
too.
the occasion. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Are you like
Yeah.
sucking on chapstick?
And
Dude,
one of the
I
hosts is a
hate
white
that.
guy with dreadlocks.
It's always
Probably.
I saw it like
I'm
it's an
assuming.
Amerimut. I don't know what they're. It's like
Amerimut.
all these.
Yeah.
It's like a white guy with dreads. Yeah, like
Yeah.
you said. Or it's like a black
thinking of the
guy with like
Portlandia
blonde
sketch.
hair or something.
Yeah.
It's like what is happening right now?
Oh, no.
And everybody speaks the same. They all have the same politics.
Yeah, they have
They're
those
all-
like highly sensitive mics.
Dressed in like fucking tweed jackets and shit.
Yeah, and Birkenstocks with socks.
And it's just
with a different colored heel and toe on the sock.
that's the only part of me that's like, all
Elbow
right,
patches.
let's just defund NPR. Like, fuck it. Like,
do it.
It serves no benefit, and it's just there to just infuriate the
To,
fuck out of
like,
me. But
yeah.
I can't stop listening to it.
To make you feel like, wow, I'm lesser than these
Yeah.
people. I better just like have their opinions.
Well, I have
and,
no
like make sure I
class,
listen
man.
more.
I'm not
Yeah,
high,
so
you
I'll
know.
be classier and smarter.
I have no
better
culture.
opinions and yeah.
I don't sit around and like, whoa, what's the next on the book club? And
Yeah.
we're gonna go to a rowing class or spin,
Oh,
kickboxing.
I bet there are people who fucking stress
And,
about like being up on the book club and
get
stuff
some
like that.
daiquiris with the girls afterwards, and glass of wine sort of
Oh my
thing.
God.
It's just like it's for the urbanite. It's
Yeah.
not for anyone
All about
else.
wine. People very into wine.
And I love how
And
they'll
I'm
like
not talking Franzia.
yeah. I love how they'll have like these like insider like investigative journalists about this is America's heartland, and we're
This is
really gonna get
America's
to why
heartland.
Donald Trump got so many votes around
Yeah.
here. And they're talk about these people like they're fucking zoo animals.
And
they're like
most of them are extremely racist.
yeah,
But we
yeah.
have learned that some of them, a small number, are only very racist, not extremely. That's what their
Yeah, they
hard-hitting
talk about them like they're
journalists-
aliens or something. And it's like for some reason they were very popular. The
Yeah.
Republicans they remain popular around here. We don't understand why. It's like because you guys
And
are
Trump
smug,
wasn't the
elitist
first.
assholes.
It was also Ronald Reagan, who we fucking hate.
Yeah, but that's
Mommy, don't listen to NPR.
oh my god, little NPR diatribe.
Yeah.
But they're still going to get my subscription payment
Can
every
you
month.
Yeah. Can you imagine the just
uproar.
like the books that they suggest?
Oh, dude, yeah. It's just, and they'll bring the authors in, and it's like,
Yeah.
you know, it's fuck. I don't even know. It's like
there has
some
to be like a certain
woke subject about this
like opinion
very
about a certain
esoteric thing you've never heard of.
Yeah. Stuff
And
that
it's like-
really doesn't matter in real life.
Yeah.
Usually.
Did
It's
you
like
know in the
stuff you think
1920s
about in a
there was like
classroom.
queer basket weaving
Yeah.
in New Orleans that was going on?
And nobody
It's
talks about this. Isn't even taught in
Yeah, it's
schools.
like,
Can
what
you
the
believe
fuck
that?
Okay.
In Des Moines, Iowa, there was basket
Did you
weaving.
know
Can you
that
believe that's not taught in history class?
lot
I'm
of
sickened by that.
a lot of the men that stormed the beaches in Normandy were actually closet transvestites? And here's the photos.
And here's the photos that
and
prove
it's
it.
like, it's like,
Underneath their uniforms,
Okay.
they had skirts and lace.
and they were never prouder.
Oh
And
my
that's why the
God.
bullets just went right past them.
bullet whizzed around them, looped around them.
It's like the Mormons, like special holy underwear that they got.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right. So
I stole a pair and I put them on sometimes just to
just to
feel a
feel
little
God.
closer to God. Yeah.
Just feel what it's like. And then you really might know what it's like to have to lose, just like that.
And then you really might know what it's like.
Oh fuck yeah. Okay, NPR.
Wait, is it to have to lose?
Is it or have
is
to
it,
choose?
Or is it to have the blues? Because I think that's what I used to think it is, but now I'm like,
Whoa.
holy shit, I think I knew it wrong.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah. What band is that?
Is it like Everlast?
The Beatles? Oh.
Oh,
Everlast.
Nirvana.
Oh yeah, Everlast.
The Rolling
Or
Stones.
Everclear.
Yeah. I don't know.
Everclear's the father of mine.
There's a lot of
Tell me
Ever
where
bands.
have you been?
I know Everlast is the boxing company. I don't know when it comes to bands.
Oh yeah.
I'm a little foggy on that
Oh,
one.
God.
All right, back to the news. Craig, this is just a feud.
We like feuds on here.
Yeah, we like beefs.
Yeah.
We like it all. We like a good
Celebrity
brawl,
feuds.
a good knife fight
Oh my God. A good beating
Um,
to death.
in the press or in Minecraft. Nikki Sixx calls Pearl Jam boring after Eddie Vedder takes swipe at Motley Crüe / hair metal.
Give me a hell yeah.
Yeah. These two titans of industry,
Oh my God,
of
yeah.
culture, of rock music.
It's like both of
fucking
you
going
guys
at it.
have like
Who's the biggest douche in the room?
it's like I agree with both of you, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not like a Pearl Jam
No.
fan. So
Yeah.
whenever I hear Pearl Jam, I go,
I'm just snoozing on Pearl Jam. I just
Yeah, I'm
not,
just not
I didn't really
into them, not
Dig it. I
into
think
the
it's
whole style of like
Gen X
there's-
slacker.
yeah,
like-
and there's so much about like the singer Eddie
Yeah.
Vedder. Like the whole band is so much about him,
Oof.
and I just don't like which I'm not saying he's like stuck up or something, but just like I don't really like what he does.
It's kind of like
So it's not like, well, the guitar's great. It's like you barely hear the fucking other instruments. It is
you don't
all
like
about that guy.
Vedder and his voice.
Eddie Vedder. The music is like completely
and all
built
that.
around him. Yeah.
It's so funny that he would
Don't call me daughter.
It's crazy.
Well,
he
yeah,
would-
you're a man. You wouldn't, not
he
anybody's
would-
daughter.
He would hate hair metal because it's very like over the top and
Yeah,
ridiculous. And I would say
that's
Pearl
true.
Jam is. In
Yes.
his style of
In
singing,
their
especially,
way.
and it's very theatrical.
Yes.
So I don't know. Okay.
I know. And I just feel, doesn't it feel like Motley Crue like takes itself a lot less serious?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. At least like back in the day.
He like walks into a strip club and he's like, "It's not very serious in here.
Yeah.
These
Yeah,
people
they're
are
just
messing
about
around."
like
yeah.
rocking out and driving fast cars and like
And
banging.
he's like, "Hey,
hot
I think
chicks."
they're subjugating these women over
Oh
here."
my God.
It's like, what are you doing, sir?
Don't call me daughter.
No. All right, so the battle between grunge and hair metal was loosely resurrected. Ugh. After Pearl Jam,
I was so happy that it was resurrected.
yeah. Pearl Jam and Eddie Vedder told the New York Times how much he despised the glam bands of the mid to late 80s.
Oh,
I
wow.
despise them.
I despise them.
I'm so angry. Okay,
I can't
so
even think of other Pearl Jams.
dude, I don't know. I just don't. When I think of grunge, I just think of Nirvana.
Yeah,
and there's
that's
kind of really else.
That's kind of what I think. It's like, what is grunge? Like, there's Nirvana was good, and I mean, I guess I like a little bit of Soundgarden.
I like Alice in
like
Chains
Alice
because
in
that was
Chains
different.
is all right.
It sounded more like metal at times.
Yeah.
But Pearl Jam was like it. Dude, I don't even know.
And my
It was
man
more like
Stone
classic
on
rock at
guitar.
times, and then but
Yeah.
Eddie Vedder was just it's just too much.
Yeah, he's too much. He's like crooning. Just like
So yeah, Nikki Sixx responded on Twitter calling Vedder boring.
what about Stone Gossard?
That's a good or Mookie Blaylock.
That was gonna be their band, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And he's like,
But
no,
then
I'll sue you guys to oblivion if you do that.
But they changed their mind and named their band instead of after a random basketball player, they named it after an obscure nickname for cum.
Isn't
Pearl
Pearl Jam, that's like, would you jerk off like in a bathtub or something?
Is it? And it makes like a pearl-colored jam
I swear
that floats
that's
in
like
the water.
It's from like a Chuck Palahniuk
Really?
novel, and he references Pearl Jam. That being the name of it. I don't know, but who am I to say? Really,
that could just be him.
I'm not in the band.
Yeah.
Vedder said, I used to work in San Diego loading gear at a club. I'd end up being at shows that I wouldn't have chosen to go to. Poor guy. Bands that monopolized late 80s MTV. They monopolized it, Craig. This capitalism.
Quit getting
man.
big hits.
Yeah. The metal bands that I'm trying to be nice, I despise. Girls, and Motley Crue. Fuck you. Recollected Vedder when he asked if traces of art culture explosion from the Gen X-led grunge movement were still present today. Ugh.
Eddie Vedder, watch out. Oh, well, at least we don't have Pearl Jam anymore.
Yeah. There's your career instead. Well, dude, here's the attention that you wanted. Like, who gives a fuck? And it's just kind of funny because, Eddie Vedder seems like he's so serious, such a pompous douche.
He is, yeah. He wants to like say his opinion about everything. Like I always hate celebrities that are
that's
that.
The worst qualities of
it's
celebrities.
Like I don't need
right?
to know what that opinion is. It's just like whatever
hear
it
the
is.
song.
Like even if I agree with it, like I just don't like you because you're so like committed to sharing your terrible opinions.
Speaking more about the hair metal scene, the singer who will release his new solo album. So they interviewed him for his new album, and he's just like, "Oh, hey, by the way, let me talk about this beef."
Motley Crüe sucks.
Yeah. He's continued. I hated it. I hated how it made the fellas look. I hated it. I hated how it made the women look.
It made the women look.
Felt so
I said Stone.
vacuous.
And Stone Gossard was next to me. I said Stone.
Not a lot of
Stone,
substance.
what do you think about that?
Guns N' Roses came out, and thank God at least they had some teeth.
I had some teeth. He said.
Guns N' Roses had some teeth.
And
they were the real deal.
When I wrote 10, and me and Stone Gossard wrote 10, and I just told him I don't like Motley Crüe and how they treat girls, so let's do grunge. And then Stone Gossard started playing guitar. I grabbed the mic and I said, "Don't call me daughter."
Dude, but I'm circling back to the to say that the one thing that I appreciated was that in Seattle, the alternative crowd, the girls would wear their combat boots.
We get it. You love Seattle.
Yeah, they were
Jesus.
ugly. We get it. And their hair looked like Cat Powers and not Heather Locklear's.
I hated that was so fucked up.
They were trying to make themselves look pretty.
They liked beautiful women, and
they wanted
terrible.
their women to look feminine. Oh, it disgusted me. Nothing against her. Vedder said in the
now he's
grunge
calling
and
out.
alt
Who is it?
scene, Heather Locklear.
Heather Locklear, don't call her.
She has
out.
her own legal trouble, so she has enough fucking problems. He said they weren't selling themselves short. They could have an opinion and be respected. I think that's a change that lasted. He went on. It sounds so trite. Yes, it does. But yeah.
Everything he says.
But before this, it was bustiers. The only person who wore a bustier in the 90s that I could appreciate was Jane's Addiction's Perry Farrell.
He wore a bustier or whatever.
Bustier. And Vedder's like, he looked good in it.
Yeah,
So,
I mean,
okay.
Perry Farrell does
This
like
is
look
so
good in women's
bizarre,
clothes.
too.
I
It's
agree,
like-
but
Vedder's like, I'm so anti-establishment. I'm so like,
Yeah.
I don't even know.
That's
like,
what he's trying to do.
Against
like,
culture, it's like,
they're
I'm gonna
misogynistic.
turn it on its head. What
Yeah.
if Perry Farrell wears a dress?
I like how they're like, Mr. Vedder, thanks for coming in. We're excited to hear your solo album. What inspired your solo album? You know, remember like 25 years ago, Motley Crue really pisses me off.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like them. And Heather Locklear's a bitch.
I'm
And
having a bad day.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, Mr. Vedder.
They're like, so on track 3, when the
he's like, hey, I rolled up on the wrong side of the bed today, buddy.
woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
Give me any guff. It's just
my
like,
God.
shut the fuck up, dude. He's like a pretentious Gen X douche. Like
When we wrote
fucking hate
10,
these
you
people.
know, I woke up on the right side of the bed every day with Stone.
You remember
Stone
when I
Gossard.
wrote pro-choice on my arm on
Oh,
TV?
And he'd
It's
like,
whoa, dude.
And he'd like crawl around the like lighting
The
equipment
madman.
and stage
know.
equipment. And people are like, dang.
He's like a monkey.
Oh
He's like Tarzan up there, man.
The guy's like
Complete
Tarzan.
Disregard for his own health or
Oh,
safety.
Is that band's music good? Their singer climbs around on the lighting
Yeah.
equipment.
Did you
Okay,
hear what he
is there
did this
good?
time?
Oh my god.
Okay, so
You know
disregarding.
who my favorite band is?
What's that?
The Raiders,
Thought
baby.
they were a football team, but
Uh,
yeah, not very
Sort of.
smart, I guess.
sort of. They're my favorite band. They're my favorite movie. They're my favorite
Book.
team. They're my favorite book.
More of a lifestyle.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle.
Some might call it a cult, but what do they know? So disregarding Vedder's comments about the differences in attitude towards women and in the two scenes, Nikki Sixx,
Mr.
who
Sixx.
last year admitted Crue were most probably a sexist band in today's environment.
Oh, that's
Okay.
right. I think I heard that in an interview. He said that.
We're probably sexist, you guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So all those things in the 80s, I take back. Who's he
Yeah,
apologizing
all those hit
to?
songs I take back.
It made me laugh today reading about how the singer in Pearl Jam hated Motley Crue. Now, considering that they're one of the most boring bands in history, it's kind of a compliment, isn't it? That's pretty great.
Oh,
A
wow.
response, Pearl Jam tweeted a slight dig at the
It's just
bassist.
such bullshit because, like,
And it's
I
like
feel
a
like Eddie
video.
Vedder sees, like, people like Eddie Vedder do this where it's like they see, or I don't know if he, like, always does this, but where he saw, like, an easy target, you know,
Yeah.
you see, like, the wounded animal. And it's like someone brought up, weirdly in this case, Motley Crue seemed to bring it up themselves in the previous interview that they're referencing there, or maybe, I don't know, maybe the interviewer brought it up, but that one they were referencing from like a year ago or something where he said that, like,
It's
yeah,
like sexist.
yeah, I
music.
guess it's like by today's standards, our band would be like considered sexist. And so Eddie Vedder's just like, I'll just comment on that. And that will like make me look like this just hero of truth and justice.
He should have just been like, I want our music to be played in as many strip clubs as today as possible.
Yeah.
Because that's pretty much what like Motley Crue and that sort of music
Yeah,
is
he
meant
should have like
for.
doubled down on that.
Yeah,
like,
and it's like, that's
he's like,
what are we
you know
getting?
what? The
Are we
people
getting,
like Eddie Vedder didn't like us anyway.
you know,
I hope people on
morality?
motorcycles and strip clubs
yeah,
keep
like,
listening to
and
us. I don't give a
ethics
fuck.
rules from Motley
Yeah.
Crue. Like, didn't fucking Vince Neil like kill his best friend in a
Oh
car?
yeah.
Like what?
And then he went, well, sorry. Can I just go back in the
Sorry,
studio
yeah,
and
can I
make
go
a new
back on
Crue
tour?
album?
Can I
Going
write
back
another
with the
hit?
Crue.
Dude.
That's just some of his dirt. His titular dirt from the book, The Dirt.
Yeah, I mean, I can completely see why people wouldn't like that, why they would think it was sexist and stuff. Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah,
yes,
I know.
you're right.
It's
It
like
is.
it's not like they were tricking people or like,
No.
or like, you know, everybody just turned on the radio and all of a sudden it like they got changed
What the
by
heck?
the
I never
words of Motley
figured out that
Crue.
Girls is about a strip club.
Yeah.
And going there and like picking out the best one you want. What
Oh
the?
my god.
I don't know. It's just like, in these current times, in this current climate, it's like, fucking give me a break,
Yeah.
dude.
It's like, but they weren't in the current climate.
Yeah.
That's what that means.
And who are you?
That's how that works.
Who are you apologizing to or for?
Dude, can you
also?
imagine like wherever they rolled through, they'd just go up to like the hottest girls and the girls would look at them like, who the fuck are you? And then they just point at Tommy Lee and the girls would be like, all right, come on over. Like you
guy.
could just walk around with Tommy Lee. You're going to get like, you're going to get the second best girl. Because Tommy's getting one, but that's pretty cool because otherwise you'd get nowhere near the second best. Someone like Vince Neil.
Speaking of Tommy Lee, Craig.
Tommy Lee and that hog.
Have you seen this? Have you heard about
his
this?
third drumstick that he's got down there?
Tommy Lee says people need to know about the sex tape story. His infamous, famous sex tape with former wife.
Yeah. They need to know about it?
They have to know about it. It's so imperative for their life and the way they live it. And all current and future matters in the world.
Is he saying, like, you need to see my new series on Hulu?
Tape? Oh, yeah, that's exactly, yeah.
Is it that? Yeah.
So Hulu's new limited series, Pammy and Tom. Yeah, you called it.
I don't get why it's a fucking
Tells
series.
a cool version of the notorious sex tape story, according to Tommy Lee.
See, that's cool that you brought that up because, like, I was super curious.
Like, what's
whether
going on with the story?
Was like, whether it was like in that series was endorsed by Tommy Lee. I wasn't sure, or did they just like make it and Tommy Lee's like, what the fuck? Like,
you're talking about my dick.
Yeah, like, if he's like, fuck this, like they're saying shit that isn't true, or is he like?
I think it's based off his memoir.
Oh, that's cool.
So it says back in 1996, that is. Tommy Lee wondered if he had gone crazy one day when he went into his garage at the Malibu mansion he shared with Pamela Anderson. He couldn't find the safe that contained his now famous sex tape. At first, he thought that someone had removed the safe while the home had been renovated, but he checked with everyone he knew that may have had access, and all denied moving the safe. He recalled in his memoir. My heart
that's
stopped
not very
for a
safe
second.
at all.
Keep that one under lock and key. That joke. My heart stopped for a second when I realized that it had been stolen. SpaghettiOs.
Uh-oh.
The safe contained the private honeymoon sex tape that would find its way onto the internet within a matter of days, taken by a disgruntled electrician. Don't make your electrician angry, people.
That's how these things always happen.
Exactly. Who wanted to get back at Lee for following a dispute about a home improvement bill. What a bizarre, like, fucking, strange turn of events. And, like, that's the reason that we all got to see it.
He fixed, like, the wiring.
He really fixed
Tommy
him.
Lee was rude.
Yeah.
I gotta go drum upside down, motherfucker. Finish up my electrical construction work and get the fuck out of here.
Tommy Lee mentioned to E.T. that he was looking forward to the miniseries that dives into the compelling, hidden, and somewhat uncomfortable details. Says, the story's actually cool. What actually happened wasn't. People need to know what occurred. So I will say, of all the things, to be leaked, you know, the world and people finding out that you have a giant dick.
Yeah, oh darn.
On a list of like bad things that could happen, that's pretty far down there.
I mean, I think, maybe for a lot of people it'd be like embarrassing and stuff.
If you were like a preacher or something.
Yeah, exactly. That's like what he was a sex object. If anything, that like helped.
Yeah. I mean, he was a drummer for fucking Motley Crue.
Yeah.
Like what?
He was known for having a giant cock and just a giant meat sword and just slaying women left and right.
Going
and probably
out with
men.
Pamela Anderson, and that was be married to her.
Yeah, and good job on that, Tommy.
Good
Congrats
on
on that again.
The sex tape was made during the couple's honeymoon after a beach wedding in Cancun. The video was later watched by millions without their consent. In 2020,
I didn't ask when I watched.
Wrote him a letter. In 2020, Andy Cohen asked Anderson about the 8-minute video that was took the internet by storm. Quote, "That was not a sex tape. That was a compilation of vacations that we were naked on." So that's even fucking weirder that somebody like put a bunch of like sex parts of just videos, home movies all together.
Yeah, they must have like edited together, like the steamy moments, which means he probably watched a lot more. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? The sex tape that leaked was like a cut up.
That was the first
video, so he probably watched a bunch of video of them just like hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
And then
that's
was like,
weird.
Yeah, isn't that kind of weird?
Yeah. Talk about like exploitation and not, no consent.
It's very like attack on privacy. And it's crazy that the two guys that did that look exactly like Nick Offerman and Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
That makes it a lot creepier.
They look like Bert and Ernie.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Excuse me, son. You made a sex tape here, and you didn't pay me for my electrical stuff.
for my drywall work,
For my electrical work, Leslie.
I'm really
Son,
partial about that, so
Mr.
maybe-
Lee, you're gonna come down to Pawnee.
So it's so Tommy Lee told E.T. Last summer that he had no problem with Sebastian Stan playing him in the Hulu series. He said, from what
His
he's told
cock
me,
is half as big as mine, but he's a good guy, good
Yeah.
actor. So
well,
fuck
he
it.
has to use a prosthetic, I'm sure,
Oh,
right?
I'm sure. Yeah, they probably use like an elephant's trunk.
They go in
It's a
there and they do like a
prosthetic.
mold of it. There's like a whole group or crew of people they have.
They're like, we have to go get more like clay for the mold. It's
Yeah.
too big.
Yeah, we got a special order from India, and they're gonna bring it in here. So he said, from what he's told me, it's a really beautiful story.
It's a really beautiful cock.
I think a lot of
story.
people would think it's one thing, but it's really about the privacy and how things how crazy things got. Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
And there's different laws now too. Yeah. So this was the first sex tape. It had to have been like
I think so.
you know,
Yeah.
viral sex tape
That went viral. Yeah.
that everybody kind of
Because
knew
the
about.
internet
I
and
remember
technology
knowing
was
about it as,
just
like, a
caught up
teenager.
to where, like, yeah, people could realistically get access to it, not just like supercomputer people. Mm-hmm. And it was just
fucking
leaked
nuts.
fast and got everywhere fast. I think it predates fucking Pornhub.
Oh, so yeah, I'm pretty sure it does. It's like on Napster and stuff. and LimeWire.
Napster porn.
Okay, so yeah, that's pretty crazy. So Sebastian
Yeah.
Stan spent 2 hours in the makeup chair every morning
To put on the prosthetic cock.
to put on the prosthetic cock and the tattoos, but it was mostly the fake dick. For the and then they just released photos for the series.
Of his dick?
Fans were in
Oh,
awe
sorry,
of
I'm
Stan's
caught up on
resemblance to
something.
Lee, right down to the rockers' full sleeve
No,
mayhem, stomach ink, and nipple
Oh, yeah.
piercings. Yeah.
It is remarkable how much Sebastian Stan looks
Yeah, they
like
both
him,
look
dude.
like
it's
him.
like, holy shit. Yeah, and the girl looks
Lily
like...
James plays.
She's a little less stacked
Pamela Anderson.
than Pamela Anderson, but she does
That's
look...
to my liking.
No, I mean, like, I feel like, like as a
Yeah,
comparison,
yeah.
like, factually, she looks... just like an actual comparison.
Well,
she
yeah.
looks like the rack is slightly
Well,
smaller.
it just goes to show you how like beautiful, legitimately Pamela Anderson Lee was in her prime.
Yeah, dude. Pam Anderson, wow.
So US Weekly reported that Pamela Anderson Lee or Pamela Anderson won't be watching the Hulu series because she wasn't involved in the show's production. Tommy Lee wasn't involved either, but he was supportive of the quote beautiful story. He was also he was
Yeah.
fucking stoned out of his mind when they interviewed him. He's like, yeah,
Man,
sure, it
it's
sounds great.
beautiful. It's cool. It's
So
rocking.
They're gonna make a series about how I have a giant dick.
And banged out my super hot wife
Okay.
at the time.
And Nick Offerman is gonna
And
be
Nick
in it.
Offerman watched.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr.
sorry, son.
I have to expose your cock to the
I have to
world.
expose your cock to the whole world. Leslie. Nope. Get in here. Where I'm exposing Tommy Lee's cock
Everybody-
with Seth Rogen.
Everyone in Pawnee is going to be so upset with me.
Everyone in Pawnee.
Fucking
What is?
hell.
I'm a libertarian.
And Tommy Lee was not liberal with that cock. Let me
No.
tell you. All right. Well, fuck. I mean,
my
there's not
God.
much to say. I guess we go out on a
We've
bang.
talked a lot about cocks and tits, and
Talked about
so
really
I think
serious,
we're tired of it at this point.
respectful things.
Yeah, I like how we get into mature conversations about
Oh yeah, that's what I hear
penises
about.
and breasts.
Yeah, breastises.
Yeah. So we talked about Pamela Anderson and Dolly Parton, who both have big
Yeah,
tits.
weird. I guess that must be on my mind subconsciously.
And Tommy Lee and probably Anthony Kiedis both, and probably John Frusciante both have huge cocks.
All right, well, you heard it
So-
here, folks.
That's kind of the stuff we talk about. We look for like music related news, but
Yeah,
the
mostly
the
dick
most
size.
important thing, yeah, there has to be something about a cock.
There has to be some length and a nice ridge.
Length, we're talking girth,
Yeah, and with that, fellas,
fellas and ladies.
all right,
We have
everybody.
a lot of lady audience members,
Oh,
listeners.
so many. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. You've been listening to Let's Spend the Night Together. Thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you. Fuck you.
Thank you. Fuck you. Bye.
Let us know any other stories about musicians, big boobs, or big dicks.
Yeah.
All right.
Or anywhere in between, really.
Or small. Small dicks are cool too and funny.
Was a cucumber out here doing big things.
What?
All right. Fantastic. Terrific. What?
Kobe Bryant died?
Who? Yeah. Yeah, he used to be on do the news. I think he was on HBO.
Oh my god.
He was pretty dignified.
Kobe Bryant Gumble.
Yeah. You know, as a Kings fan, you know, that even fucked me up. And I had a deep hatred for Kobe Bryant.
Shit. I know, right?
Yeah. What the fuck?
It's just the Mamba mentality.
Yeah, that's what I got to just
irreplaceable.
respect the hustle.
Yeah.
And just like the drive and
And
everything.
you also respect the grind set, right?
Their major grind set.
Yeah.
But yeah,
a Sigma male grind set.
I really liked how focused and like ruthless Kobe
Yeah,
was.
he was a killer.
He's cold-blooded.
To just like want to have a certain skill and then like work until you're about to just die and then you have it.
Yeah.
That's what he would do. He'd just be like, dang, Dirk Nowitzki's like fadeaway is so hard to defend. Let me just like learn that and I'll spend like a month not sleeping or doing anything.
Let me acquire
not
the
sleeping or
secrets to
jerking
that.
off or like anything
I'll never please my wife.
until I am not eating your pussy until
Until
I learn
I
Dirk
get that.
Nowitzki's
Yeah.
fadeaway with the leg, the dangling leg. in
Oh,
front.
man. How does the German do it? Yeah, rest in peace to the Mamba.
Rest in power.
Rest in power.
Rest
Oh
in
my
paradise.
Yeah, this podcast is already off to a bad start.
Something was missing from our last podcast I forgot about.
It's crucial. Dumb blonde talking. It was a tragedy. Worst day of my life. I've had a lot of bad days,
Oh my god.
including today. I gotta psych myself up, man. Gotta do some sprints. Come back.
Shit.
I gotta do some CrossFit real quick.
Is you?
Come back here and then get ready to start the show because I feel like I'm not high energy right now.
You're just a Tybo hoe.
That Billy Blanks was shooting blanks, if you ask me. Nah, I don't know that for sure. I don't know his sexual history. Big deal.
As long as we have a Sigma male grind set.
Yeah.
It's Britney, bitch.
Woo!
Dude, I was watching. Oh, I saw this real quick. Very weird. This woman on Twitter or something that she was putting up these pictures of her and her son, like 5-year-old son, recreating romantic scenes from movies.
Wow, that is so
And it kind of
depressing.
goes, no matter what it is, it's just weird and creepy, especially if you're like kissing on the lips. And it was the
Yeah.
scene from Spider-Man 1 where
Oh,
Toby's
he
hanging upside
hangs-
down and he
and
pulls
super
up the
romantic
mask. Yeah, and
and
they're like in
raining.
the rain and you can see Kirsten Dunst's nipples and everything.
Oh, you can
I
see
mean,
her pussy.
I didn't notice.
You can see her pussy in that scene. I heard the few
They
times.
had to
I've-
CGI it out. It took thousands of
and
dollars.
it just has like a spider there, a radioactive spider.
It's a web. So, yeah.
Peter's like, "Oh, babe, you forgot your panties? Here, I'll just web over your
Sam
vag
Raimi's like, here, you can wear
under
mine.
that dress."
Wear these
Flip,
extras that I bring to the set.
Flip.
But yeah, it was like that, and she had done some
wear
other
Chloe?
ones, and there's no. It's just fucking weird, man. If
That
you're
is
kissing your
weird, yeah.
son, or you're recreating like, I don't even know.
Yeah.
I'm not like really a big
It's
romance
depressing.
buff when it comes to
Yeah.
movies, but it's like she's doing like the Harry Met
Notebook
Sally
and,
scene with her son,
Where she
She just-
acts like she's having an orgasm.
and he's like looking around. Like,
Looking
can,
around all
can I have
nervous.
some fries or something? I don't know what
my
little kids do.
God.
I don't know little kids.
Check, please. I'll have what she's having.
Just like playing with a rattle
Oh my god.
with one of those spinning propeller hats on.
I feel like Billy Crystal really had a Sigma male grind set
Oh, hell
as
yeah.
well.
He just went off on his own
A
path.
lot like Kobe.
Yeah. A lot of people say that Billy Crystal's like the Kobe Bryant of comedians.
Yeah. Yes.
You know, cold-blooded, ruthless.
Mime is money.
Focused, yeah. That's, you know, he's been in the game for a long time. That's why Billy Crystal
Yeah.
has so many Oscars. I mean, hosts. He's hosts the Oscars.
He's gotten so many Oscar hosting jobs.
Yeah. He's fantastic at them. Yeah, okay. Hold up. I got to get my phone.
Anyone who has a Sigma male grind set would already have their phone next to them. So you're off on the wrong foot. Hey, little homie. You gonna pass that pipe?
Dumb woman alert.
Big ass tits.
Take that for data.